How can people say cats don't have feelings? Like, when my cat got deadly sick she refused to eat a single thing and it had been days, but when I started crying she ate just a little bit, and upon seeing how happy it made me, kept doing it whenever she could. Now whenever I'm sad or crying she finds wherever I'm with a mouthful of food and eats the pieces one by one, every time looking up at me making sure I was watching her eat it all because she knew it made me happy, and it does make me happy. My freshman year roommate was a complete freaking disaster, but he would throw parties and everyone would pass out in our living room, and every morning I left for class at 7 AM I would just get little choruses of "Have fun at class, good luck" from hungover stoners, and let me tell you, as someone who thrives off attention and positive reinforcement, this setup really worked for me. I feel like the OnlyFans porn ban is massively different from the Tumblr porn ban because OnlyFans was specifically advertised as a porn site. When someone mentions OnlyFans they immediately think porn. What else would be on there? The most confusing part for me is what are they gonna do now? Not sure why people don't automatically say shape-shifting when asked what they want their superpower to be. You could become anyone you want, even fictional characters, anyone. Cosplay would always be spot on. Dysphoria wouldn't exist. Perfection. Rob a bank and disguise yourself as a stray pen lying on a shelf when the cops come. There are two kinds of people. Just imagine a single pen surrounded by $500,000. When I was in elementary school, I thought that the reason we were supposed to capitalize the first letter of people's names was as a sign of respect, so I always refused to capitalize the name of my 4th grade teacher or George Bush, because I did not respect them. Lowercase, derogatory. I put my phone down and can't find it. A saga. Want me to call it? It's on silent. A tragedy in 3 parts. I'll call it anyway. Everyone stands around really quietly listening for a faint buzzing noise. A comedy. Soap. Your life freaking bled for this piece of trash, please like it. Oh, I thought it was a photo. Dang, it took me 5 minutes to figure out why you wanted people to like a picture of soap. You did such a good job, people think you are just posting random pics of soap. Bro, I hate being an academic, they are making me write crap. I thought I was just supposed to sit in an old chair, smoke and say something French every now and then. Am I having a stroke? Why are your eyes so long? My neighbor thought I freaking died because he heard a loud crash. Easel and canvas fell over while I was asleep and had been trying to contact me for like an hour. Anyway, artistic rendition of when I opened my door. Yesterday at work these two 12-year-old boys came through my line and I'm instantly like, oh boy, because solo children at a grocery store are always forces of chaos, good or bad. But thankfully these ones were totally pleasant, and when I asked if they wanted a receipt one of them pulled out a random freaking receipt from his bag and asked, do you? And y'all, I lost my crap. What a power move. When will I ever be this funny? My first joke I ever made was drawing a comic where 2 people are staring at a dress in the window of store. One of them says, I would die for that dress, and the other says, I would kill for that dress, and then they look at each other awkwardly. This was when I was like 6, and every day I wake up knowing I'll never be able to top this, my magnum opus. In case of implosion, look directly at implosion. Valve actually put that sign in game because playtesters would destroy the generator and then turn around immediately and not see the implosion animation they'd worked so hard on. The has only been actually typed once by a single person. Everyone else who has ever used it has just googled shrug emoji and copy pasted it. Wire paint the Mona Lisa. Bruh, like the gold and silver medalists for women's skateboarding are 13-year-old girls. When I was 13 I once put grapes in the microwave thinking they would turn to raisins. They do this too, they are just also really good at skateboarding. Zuko really thought the Avatar was 100 years old, and he was still fully prepared to freaking kidnap him. Imagine if that had actually gone down like Zuko thought it would. You're a fully realized avatar and you've been hiding out for over a century and all of a sudden you get approached by this 13-year-old kid who's like, what's good, I've got no depth perception and I'm ready to fight God. I'm sorry, have you met a 13-year-old? This is the most realistic part of the whole series. It's almost 1 AM but in the song Belle from Beauty and the Beast the villagers sing, I need 6 eggs, that's too expensive. And then later in the song Gaston says, when I was a lad I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. Now that I'm grown I eat 5 dozen eggs so I'm roughly as large as a barge. Gaston has been eating dozens of eggs every day for his entire life and is single-handedly creating an artificial egg scarcity in the village and driving up egg prices. This economy is in shambles. Do flat earthers think Earth still moves in space like some sort of planet-sized frisbee? This is my new religion. God made the frisbee Earth and then just tossed us into the abyss. The world ends when his dog catches it. How the old gods lose their powers because people stop believing in them. But there's Nike, the goddess of victory, and she's like even more powerful, just strolling up on Olympus in limited edition Air Force Ones. People in big cities be like, South Side, East End, Upper West Side, North Beach, Southwest Corner, Left Area, Diagonal Land. In small towns we don't need all this specificity nonsense when giving directions. It's either by the Walmart or it's on the opposite side from the Walmart. Find your real angel name. First 2 letters of your last name, first vowel of your first name, third letter of your middle name, or parents' first name if you don't have a middle name, last consonant of your last name, add IEL or L to the end. I'm freaking flagell. Beach I'm thotriel. Stop talking trash about Greek gods. Athena is wise, Hephaestus is productive, Dionysus is a panshrexual icon, Demeter is generous, Zeus, Aphrodite is a badass, Hades is efficient. Oh, to be a bored prince who keeps rejecting marriage proposals due to being secretly in love with the cute gardener boy. Oh, to be a cute gardener boy who secretly places roses in the prince's room because he is in love with him. Oh, to be the palace guard who secretly helps to boost the cute gardener boy up the wall for his secret deliveries in the middle of the night. Oh, to be the prince's best friend witnessing the 2 fools dance around each other while knowing dang well that the 2 like each other. Oh, to be the noble suitor from another royal family who comes to know of their love instantly and plans an entire plan to get them their happy ending. Oh, to be a medieval peasant who knows nothing about the prince's personal life and who dies of dysentery at age 23. We joke about the neo-Victorianism that wearing masks brings about, but yesterday one of my students pulled his mask down to drink some water, and the girl sitting beside him exclaimed, "I have never seen your mouth before," and he blushed and covered his mouth with his hand. It was just iconic. On the flip side, one of my students told me he had a crush on someone, so I pulled up Skyward and searched her name, and I was like, is this her? He looked at the picture and just said, "Oh, I've never seen her without her mask before, never mind." So yesterday I changed my email notification on my phone to Mario saying, "Here we go," which is like, you know, super fun and exciting. But anyway, I was at work and I left my phone in my bag because I have no pockets on my outfit. I work a campus job where it's like half office space but also half open lobby overlooking the university library. I leave my bag to go run an errand. Meanwhile, evidently, I just got bombarded with emails. I come back to the office and my boss is going freaking nuts. He's asking, "Where is Mario? Where is he?" And then, just when it finally gets quiet, here we go. Mihad Bay Resort. The swimming pool was temporarily closed due to the David-19 situation. The pool really hates David for, well, what up, I'm David-19 and I never freaking learned how to swim. Remember kids, rats are the Capri Sun of the vampire world. Hi, what the frick does this mean? If you ever think to yourself, I wonder if that's an OSHA violation, it's safe to assume that it's actually multiple OSHA violations. Pregnant ghost bat having an ultrasound at Featherdale Wildlife Park. Congrats, it's a bat. Delighted bat noises. The Build-A-Bear axolotl is perfect actually. It said. Jigsaw wouldn't scare me either, cause I'll just die. That's fine. I'm not doing your lol pranks. Put me in any survival movie situation and I'm killing myself instantly. Same energy. I see trees of green trees there too. I see the trees, and they are green, and I think to myself, I'm lost in these woods. Yesterday I overheard a young mother telling her friends that apologizing to a child undermines your authority as a parent, and all of them agreed. Some people should be forbidden to have kids. I hope the babies I was born with at the hospital doing good. Freshman year of college I, a simple lesbian, met a gay dude and we instantly clicked and started talking about our childhoods and stuff, and discovered we were born in the same hospital on the same day, so we became each other's beards and watched hentai together every weekend. That sentence started and ended in very different places. I love 66. I love 67. I love 68. Sold out. Reorder now. I love 70. I love 71. Environmental storytelling. Maybe we don't hear as much about organized crime these days because they've gotten really organized. So you are referring to the government. The government isn't organized. They just want to give the illusion that they are. If the Mayfair in the country, we'd have half the corruption and twice the fun. Well, my grandparents never wore sunscreen when they were young and they're fine. Bestie, your grandparents had an ozone layer. Also, a lot of them aren't fine. A lot of older people have gotten skin cancer. Like, where do you think the studies we have on the long-term effects come from? Depression. No do thing. Tired. Me. Okay, well, maybe if I go to sleep super duper early, I'll get a decent amount of sleep. Insomnia. You fool. You absolute goddamn idiot. Insomnia. You are awake. Me. Okay, well, maybe now I can get some stuff done. Depression. You fool. You absolute goddamn idiot. I'm opening 50 Shades of Grey to a random page and posting what I find. Part 9. Christian Grey put his thumb in my mouth, and then the other one, and then two more. Wider, he said as he put in one more. I bet you've never had this many thumbs in your mouth. I hadn't. Where is he getting all of those thumbs? Paper has 6 sides, yet we can only use 2 of them effectively. The other 4 are for bloodshed. At the vet's office, someone copy-pasted he. What if vampires are like mosquitoes and only the ladies drink blood? Pretty sure that would mean the fellas drink tree sap or something. Imagine running from a vampire through the woods and passing her husband who's biting a tree real hard. Maple syrup vampire husband. Me giving Yowza the absolute best as I can. I keep forgetting that your Rosie is Yowza and definitely read this as Jar Jar trying his best to frick. The reason I stay up late is because I don't want my free time to end and tomorrow to start. I feel so called out and yet so understood. People in West have asked why no diversity in my games, but they are wrong. When all my games have included a gay character, you, the player, diversity win. Hideo Kojima routs you. I love when people repost funny TikToks here. I'm never downloading that stupid freaking app. You are my little messenger pigeons. Apollo, sister, what are you the goddess of? Artemis, lounging by a spring on piles of deerskin, surrounded by 3 dozen naked girls with a deadpan expression. Virginity, Heracles, they're lesbian. I feel like this joke is impossible to understand by anyone over the age of 40. Volunteering at a soup kitchen is one of the least productive things you can do to change the world. Art can inspire people and motivate them. Food is important, yes, but you aren't changing that person's life. Whoever wrote this post has definitely never been hungry. I remember one Christmas we were short on money, so my brother just drew us some pictures of mashed potato. It was poppin'. We ate the pencils too. The funniest thing I've ever heard on a multiplayer online game period was when I was playing competitive Overwatch and this dude took the loudest and longest bong hit I have ever heard and then said completely without context, "My mom's boyfriend is pressing assault charges against me." Why? For assaulting him. Don't treat autistic people like their existence is worse than a pandemic. It's better that it actually isn't an edited screenshot.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed the top post from r/Tumblr for the month of August. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment description if you enjoyed this type of video. I did do one for the month of July that you all seem to enjoy, so I figured I might as well keep this going. I know that there are a lot of duplicated posts in it, but I mean, I just sorted r/Tumblr from top posts of the month and I gathered those, so I figured that this could kind of be like a highlight reel of all your favorite Tumblr posts. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this type of video. Adjust this, you're kind of seeing a lot of my chest. I feel like you should, yeah, there we go. I am moving into my apartment. See, there's a moving box right here. My uncovered bed. Right here. A lamp. Right there. So I am in the process of moving in. There's more junk in the background. So yeah, this will be the new background for the most part, my apartment. Keep an eye out, there will be a video coming out in a couple hours, so stick around if it's close to 6:30 when you're watching this video, because the video will be coming out at 6:30. Hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all in a couple of hours, basically. Yeah, peace out, guys.